What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to MANIACITV, man. Today, we got Offset versus Lil Baby and Quality Control, man. Now, listen, over the last couple of years, it's been a lot of speculation, a lot of speculated smoke between Offset and Lil Baby. A lot of fans feel like they beefing right now. And the crazy thing is, they under the same umbrella, the same label, Quality Control. Now, listen, the thing that's going on with Offset and Quality Control right now, it's public knowledge. They got lawsuits in the works, man. And, you know, a lot of people kind of bringing in, you know, is the Migos still good? Are they still a good collective? Did they fall out with each other, man? And if, in my personal opinion, I feel like the Migos have no bad blood with each other. I feel like if anything, like, yeah, Offset's doing his own thing. Takeoff, Quavo doing their own thing. If anything, Offset is kind of trying to keep them out of this. You know, he wants this. This is his own personal thing. He don't want to bring, you know, his family into this business, man. So we gonna see what this all about, though. Let's get it. Offset versus Lil Baby and QC.
Offset is trying to hype up his new solo album, but now his issues with Lil Baby and QC been making headlines instead of the music. He filed a lawsuit against QC last week, and now it looks like the beef is really turning up. Here's what's going on. Last week, news broke that Offset was suing his label, Quality Control Records. According to the lawsuit, he paid him for the rights to his solo music, but QC is still trying to attach their name to this new project. Offset has a deal with Motown.
And that's what's confusing, though, because it's like, okay, I can understand if the Migos came out with another Culture album, okay. You know, they probably own the whole Migos collective. But as a solo act, a solo artist, do they own Offset? And I mean, I don't know. If he negotiated a deal to go solo, everything should be clean as a whistle, but I don't know.
His label, Quality Control Records. According to the lawsuit, he paid him for the rights to his solo music, but QC is still trying to attach their name to this new project. Offset has a deal with Motown Records for his solo projects, but QC says that he's still signed with them. A rep from the label told TMZ, not only are the accusations in this lawsuit false, they are totally detached from reality. Offset remains a part of QC. Back to business. QC and the Migos was involved in another lawsuit back in 2020. The Migos sued their old lawyer, Damian Granderson, who also worked with QC. The suit said Granderson abused his position of trust as Migos fiduciary from the moment he was retained as Migos lawyer because he had a conflict of interest working with the same label they were signed to. Pierre P. Thomas from QC hopped on Instagram to respond and said, "It is unfortunate that the same people that we have worked hard for, provided opportunities for, and championed for are now alleging that we have participated in any kind of immoral or unfair business practices." The Migos later dropped the lawsuit, but clearly things ain't been smooth behind the scenes. After news broke about Offset's new lawsuit, P called him out on Twitter and said, "The last lawsuit was filed publicly and dismissed quietly. Let's see how this one go. Been too real for all this lame shit. Everyone know the real problem."
Everyone know the real problem. And I want to ask y'all what y'all think the real problem is. I want y'all to sound off in the comments on this one. Do y'all feel like, I mean, okay, and let's look at the history. Migos, when you think of Quality Control, you think of the Migos. Come on now, you think of the three-headed chain, you think of the Migos when you think of QC. And you think of that era, that time period, man. Now listen, I will say, Lil Baby came in. Oh, he took charge for sure. He took charge. Some even say, I even said, like, Baby really keeping on the lights at QC. Let's not even cap. Let's not beat around the bush. Do y'all feel like it's kind of one of them situations like this label ain't big enough for the two of us? The Migos can hold their own. They can drop and sell like crazy. Lil Baby can hold his own. He could drop and sell like crazy. Do y'all feel like it only could be like one big dog? Do y'all feel like all this smoke really stemming from the fact that the Migos probably feel like they being replaced by Lil Baby? I want y'all to sound off on
Quietly. Let's see how this one go. Been too real for all this lame shit. Everyone know the real problem. Offset shot back and said, "Niggas act like I'm the problem. I pay millions to get my rights back. You blackballed me. I ain't said shit one time, homie. I ain't spoke to you in 2 years. Now I drop and you want your name on my credit?" Then Cardi jumped in to defend Offset and said, Offset bought himself out his QC deal after they didn't want to renegotiate his contract. "I'm tired of people trying to make Offset look like the bad guy. Enough is enough." After that, Offset hopped on IG Live to tell fans what was up. He said that he's not with all the back and forth on social media, but he wants to own the rights to his solo career so his kids will be set for life. And according to him, P's trying to hold him back from leveling up his situation. During the live session, he said, "Sometimes people don't want to see you sprout and grow. You know what I mean? Not be a boss and own yourself." A couple days after Offset and P sent shots at each other on Twitter, P posted a video on his Instagram story. In the video, P asked Lil Baby to read a message off a piece of artwork behind him that said, "The show must go on." Then Baby yells, "The show must go on," while P is laughing.
Petty P. I'm gonna call him Petty P on this because that was petty. That was petty. Petty P. I'm gonna call it. Let me get a Petty P in the comments, man. Petty P. Now, it's tough because I rock with Offset and I understand what he doing. You know, you want your kids set up. Anybody that's doing that, man, listen, all respect, all love to you. But it's like, damn, I fuck with Lil Baby. I feel like they kind of using Lil Baby like, hey, yeah, we still got Baby. The show must go on. Like, hey, QC, we about to keep the ball rolling regardless. But that kind of made me wonder if Offset bought himself out of his QC deal. Maybe that's the reason the Migos aren't dropping music as a collective right now. Quavo and Takeoff probably still own the label. Offset is off of it. But I don't know. I'm confused as to why P is why. I don't know.
Story. In the video, P asked Lil Baby to read a message off a piece of artwork behind him that said, "The show must go on." Then Baby yells, "The show must go on," while P is laughing.
Yeah. Hey, baby, you see what they say on the back? Read what they say on the back.
Show must go on. Show must go on.
It wasn't a clear shot at Offset, but fans think it was aimed at him because of his history with Lil Baby.
Clearly.
Baby's been signed to QC for years, just like the Migos, but they've had issues before. And another reason Offset might be beefing with P and QC is because Lil Baby is the label's hottest artist right now. Migos are still one of the biggest rap crews in the game, but Baby is definitely bringing in the most bread for QC right now. The Migos definitely don't have
Let's say keeping the lights on,
pulling the game like they used to, and all QC cares about is keeping Lil Baby happy with his deal. Back in 2020, there was rumors that Baby's 4PF crew jumped Offset outside a party. In February 2020, Offset was allegedly leaving a party when Baby's crew ran up on him. A video leaked showing what went down, but it's hard to tell what exactly happened or if Offset's even there. In the video, a group of dudes walk up and one of them says, "What's up, Off?" and some kind of fight breaks out. At the end of the video, a man who people claim is Lil Baby comes out and yells at the dudes who started it, "What the f is y'all doing, man?" No one knows what really went down, but MTO News says a source told him Offset supposedly owed someone $50,000 from a dice game. According to the rumor, dudes from 4PF saw Offset and pressed him about the money he lost shooting dice. But Lil Baby denied everything on his IG story, writing, "Stop speaking fake news. That shit fake." Even though Baby said the rumors about Offset was all cap, fans knew there was still static behind the scenes.
Lil Baby is a smart nigga. He's smart as hell. Because, you know, normally most rappers, something like that, yeah, we press that nigga and we'll do it again. 4PF, what you mean? We standing on shit. 4PF who getting robbed today. Yeah, we like that. But Baby like, oh, this shit all cap. So I ain't trying to say nothing incriminating. Even if it did happen, Baby gonna say it didn't happen. He ain't gotta, this is the thing about Lil Baby, he ain't gotta put on this tough persona at all. If you know, you know. Baby ain't gotta put on no tough persona on the internet just to, feed into all the blogs and everything. Like, he ain't gotta do that. He ain't gotta do that at all, man.
Hey, even though Baby said the rumors about Offset was all cap, fans knew there was still static behind the scenes. Then in 2021, the Migos performed before Logan Paul's boxing match with Floyd Mayweather. They played the track Straight In off of Culture 3, where Quavo opens up his verse with the line, "Act like something been taken. Ain't nothing but a little bit of straightening."
Yo.
After the set, Lil Baby allegedly took a shot at Quavo when he wrote, "Ain't nothing but a little bit of straightening," with laughing emojis on his Instagram story. But he later deleted the post.
I heard that was about Sweetie or something like that. Like, it was something about, like, people was making up shit like Lil Baby was going after Sweetie, or I don't know.
"Ain't nothing but a little bit of straightening," with laughing emojis on his Instagram story. But he later deleted the post, which made even more fans think it was a shot at Quavo. Baby and Quavo was never really beefing, but a few months after the boxing match, rumors started flying that Baby was hooking up with Quavo's ex, Sweetie. Sweetie and Quavo started dating in 2018, but in March 2021, they split up, and Sweetie aired everything out on Twitter. She said, "I'm single. I've endured too much betrayal and hurt behind the scenes for a false narrative to be circulating that degrades my character. Presents don't band-aid scars, and the love isn't real when the intimacy is given to other women." Then, in November 2021, Baby and Sweetie were spotted together shopping in New York. Baby tried to squash the rumors and tweeted, "Baby not dating no one. I'm single."
And of course he gonna say that, cause why would it? Come on, Baby know that he know y'all niggas antics, man. Why would he admit to it?
In New York, Baby tried to squash the rumors and tweeted, "Baby not dating no one, I'm single." But then it looked like Baby was capping because Quavo wrote, "Ain't tripping, we could swap it out. Hashtag QC the label." Now rumors been going around that Offset cheated on Cardi with Sweetie, but most people think
crazy.
It's all cap. A woman who claimed to be Nicki Minaj's stylist sent shots at Cardi about Offset hooking up with Sweetie, but Cardi clapped back with, "No, baby, you lying. You making crazy lies starting shit and putting female rappers in it with no receipts." It don't look like the rumors about Offset and Sweetie are true, but there's still something going on with the Migos on the back end. All three of them been dodging questions about the group splitting up ever since Takeoff and Quavo announced their collab project, Unconfused. Offset and Cardi both unfollowed Takeoff and Quavo, and the three of them ain't been performing together at all. They pulled out of the governor's ball back in June, but the official story was that they had scheduling conflicts. Now the breakup rumors are flying again because Quavo and Takeoff was featured on a track off DJ Khaled's new record, but Offset was left off. Khaled did an interview with Zayn.
Does it look like Offset was left off a DJ Khaled record? Do it look like Offset was left off, man? Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all like this though. I think it's just a misunderstanding. Cardi and Offset unfollowed, okay. Maybe it might be some tension. But like I said, if Takeoff and Quavo are still signed to the QC label, as you know, yeah, they don't have Offset anymore, but they're still under QC. They have to perform together. Not necessarily have to, but if you want the Migos at that point, the Offset's not on the label, you gonna get Quavo and Takeoff. You're not gonna get Offset. The Migos, the Migos collective, QC, no doubt about it, owns it. And they probably own Quavo and Takeoff's name too. I don't know.
Zayn Lowe from Apple Music and said, "I mean, those are all my brothers. All three of them are my brothers. And from their big brother, we want to see them together no matter what. Nobody says they're not together. So I'm not going to be one of those guys that's going to. None of the Migos have talked about what's going on. So all the talk about them breaking up are just rumors for now. Even if there is a breakup between Offset and the other two, hopefully they can work it all out. They all grew up together and are blood related. And like Jay-Z says, nobody wins when the family feuds. It's not clear how Offset's lawsuit with QC is gonna play out, but P obviously ain't backing down. And if Lil Baby gets more involved, the situation could really turn up. Hopefully, both sides come to an agreement before anything worse happens. But when you're dealing with street dudes from Atlanta, anything can go down.
It's kind of sad though, because it's like, oh, everybody's just extremely successful. You look at all ends of the spectrum, man. From the Migos to Baby to Peters to Cardi to Sweetie, everybody's successful as hell. Black millionaires. You love to see it. But it's like, man, why can't we just ever get along, man? It's always got to be some type of discrepancy behind the scenes or something, man. I don't know. I hope to see the Migos back together one day. I hope this situation with Offset and Baby don't escalate. I don't know, man. Just let everybody be great, man. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts and opinions on this Offset versus Lil Baby and QC. Link down below in the description to check this out in its entirety with no interruptions. Y'all new to the channel, y'all rock with me. Want daily reaction videos, hit that subscribe button for me to the next video. I'll see y'all then. Thank you for watching MANIACITV. I'm out.